Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Lucas Sucko with 808 rating versus IG Nerd Gaming Inc. with 814 rating, so it's going to be another high rated DB video, and let's hop right in. We're going to see IG Nerd win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and they'll decide to go first, 57 versus 40. Opening hands, we got Scream, Shaylin, Medora, Scream, and Magma. They have Golden Droplet, Destruction, Freezing, Golden Droplet, and Veiler. So they're going to go Activate Destruction, Special Summon, bring out Huggin, and then Huggin effect, discard Golden Droplet, go search, grab Fountain, then activate Fountain, activate Golden Droplet, let them draw one, and then banish 4, and then activate Fountain effect to shuffle back. It really sucks having to like Golden Droplet your opponent turn 1 like that, but they get to draw Called By, Blue, and Destruction. So, you know, a singular blue is going to allow you to really pop off with another level 2 on board. Summon blue, blue grab Jet, Jet effect goes search now, and then Jet's gonna go search Smashers, overlay, make Gigantic, and then Gigantic effect, detach and special. So that's gonna go bring out Hyperia effect to draw, and their deck plays a lot of Runick cards, so that's really good. Yeah, they draw into the MST, activate the MST, bring out, and then effect, discard the MST to go search. So that'll go ahead and search Fountain. Link off, go in the elf effect, summon back from the grave, so it's going to bring out blue from the grave, and then link those off to make IP, set Called By, set Smashers, and then pass turn they draw Magma. Let's go standby phase, main phase, Keldo effect, discard Medora, chain elf, target Hyperia, chain Medora, put back Hyperia, and 2 destruction. Okay, yeah, it wants them to stop them from drawing 2. I was going to say, you could put back these to get the Spright cards out of grave, but then they just IP, so that's not going to work. And then we also have Keldo that could do what we need to do to out those. We're going to go search Kelbeck, and then Magma effect, target blue, summon and banish, affect the search during the end phase. And then after that, try to go battle phase, IP effect. So link off, make Avermax, activate Scream, then activate Shaylin. So Shaylin's going to discard Kelbeck, summon Mill 3, and then new chain link, Havness 1, Scream 2, Called By on the Havness you used. You don't even have to target the one they used, but I mean, I guess you technically have to, so that way if they chain Keldo to put back the Havness that you targeted, then, you know, they don't get to resolve their fusion. But put back Elf, put back Jet, and then we're going to put back Havness. So they added all the Spright cards, so we can't Smashers anymore. Then Mill 3, it's Merly, Havness, Druis Worm, Merly effect. So now we're going to get to put back Merly and Havness. Bring out Kikalos effect 1, and then, okay, they're going to go ahead and Freezing to negate that, and then banish 3. So they're going to get Fountain draw, but it's only going to be for 1. Yep, so put back, draws into Imperm. Not quite the hand trap they needed. Summon Magma over Magma. They said leave main phase. Interesting. So we're going to go Magma attack, try to crash. They can't use the effect because it wasn't special summoned, it was normal summoned. Yep. And then Avermax effect to shuffle back, so it's going to shuffle back Kikalos, and then end phase, go search Druis Worm, pass, so what, draw phase, activate Druis Worm, so that way we can Scream Mill 3, so activate, banish IP, maybe should have not banished IP, because that is a good bring back for our Dark later on, so maybe they should have banished something else like Avermax, but summon out Druis Worm, Scream effect, Mill 3, Havness, Sornier, Kelbeck, Havness effect, Kelbeck effect, Sornier effect. So we're good to go dump Druis Worm, Mill 5, Medora, Solik, Merly, Shaylin. They get the mill, they mill 3 Runick spells, and an Hyperia. So Havness put back itself, and another Havness, summon Kikalos, and then new chain link, Kikalos 1, Merly 2, Shaylin 3, Solik 4. No, oh, I was about to say no Scream effect, but that's what we used to start playing. So go search Rhino, and then put back to make Kaleido, and then put back Kikalos and Shaylin for Rukalos. Solik goes search Rhino, or not Solik, but Kikalos goes search Rhino. Kaleido effect, out the set smashers, then they go main phase. So they're gonna set 2 and then skip battle phase past turn. Yeah, it's because like the runic spells in grave just don't mean anything when they have shufflers. Like a single shuffler just completely trades with Fountain and the runic spell that you activated. So normal summon Rhino, Rhino 1, Scream 2, Valor 3 on Rhino, mill, and we still mill Havnus, Merly, Kelbeck. So that should just be a scoop phase from them. So effect, and then we're gonna Kaleido them. They chain the Protect Gigantic and banish 3 off our deck, and they do hit a Havnus Merly. But we still get to put back and fuse, bring out Kikalos. And then Kikalos effect, Fountain effect, target 3. Just put them back in the deck anyways. Chain Imperm on Kit, so negate that. And then, alright. So link off, go in the dark, Jerusalem effect, out Gigantic. Slumber doesn't protect it from that because it sends. Yep, it sends, not destroys. They admit defeat. On to the next game now. Runic Spright is going to go first. Opening hands, we got Planet, Keldo, Scream, Havnus, Shaylin. They have Flashing Fire, Imperm, Starter, Cap Shell, and Flashing Fire. Activate Flashing Fire, and it's good whenever they get to start with an Hyperia or Cap Shell because then Gigantic grabs the other one, so they just get a bunch of draws. Flashing Fire, Summon, Effect, discard Flashing Fire, and then we allow that to go through. We don't chain Havnus on that. Go search for Fountain, activate Starter, Starter Summon Blue, and then activate Blue effect, chain Havnus on the blue. So summon, mill 3. That doesn't hit anything at all. That's unfortunate. They go search Jet. Not even a shuffle back even, just to put back 2 runic spells to stop a draw 2. Summon Jet, Jet effect, go search Smashers. Then overlay, make Gigantic. Gigantic effect, detach, summon Hyperia. And then Hyperia effect, draw called by. Okay, we'll take that. Nice little interruption. Summon Cap Shell, make Elf, Cap Shell effect, draw 1, and then Cap Shell draws into Storm. Activate Fountain, activate Storm to make him banish 1. Hits Terraforming, Fountain, put back, draw 3. And then off of that, we draw red, Jerusalem, Desires. Oh, okay, so draw 3 becomes a draw 4. And then, oh! That was scary. I almost opened that on accident. Okay, so, what, I mean, it's just banished with Desires. Okay, drew into, drew Desires and MST, shuffled hand, alright then. Looking at the banishes, see like D-Fissure, Carrot down there. Okay, so, we're gonna go ahead, Elf, bring out Cap Shell, summon red, overlay those. Never mind, make IP. I was going to say overlay those in the Gin Buster so that way we can get Cap Shell draw effect. But we're just going to make that and pass. A lot of cards on their end. So many cards. Draw Driver, main phase, activate Planet, chain Elf on Hyperia, bring out Hyperia, Planet, go search for Merly, and then new chain link, Hyperia to draw 1. It could have been scary too, because if we just searched Havnus, this is a mandatory effect to draw 1, so you can't like not choose to activate it. Activate Scream, activate Shaylin, that goes through. Discard Keldo, summon, mill 3, and then new chain link, Havnus 1, Scream 2, called by 3 on Havnus, Medora 4 to target, Cap Shell, Jet, and Havnus. So put back, and then mill 3, we mill Kelbeck, Keldo, Rhino. So now we're going to get Rhino 1, Kelbeck 2, Planet 3 to pop Fountain, chain MST to pop. Yeah, just go ahead and out that. We both mill 5. Couldn't they? Yeah, I didn't even think about it at the time, but shouldn't they just MST'd Planet on activation? Like, they had MST in hand. Why was that not done? Yeah, I was so busy focused on like my mishap and praying that like I somehow didn't like leak my address in that. But that was crazy. They just didn't activate MST on planet activation. But they get to bring out Rhino, discard Merly. And then new chain link. We're going to go Merly 1, Rhino 2, Fountain 3 to put back 3. And then chain Kelda to put back 3. Chain Red, so that way we still get to draw 3. Chain Druis Worm on Merly to prevent that from happening. Yep. Use it on the Merly that's used. And then put back, draw 3 cards. See, do we draw a Flashing Fire maybe? We draw Storm. Dump Shaylin effect. And then Shaylin's going to put back itself. Havness. Summon Kikalos 1, Imperm 2. Overlay. And then make Exceton Knight effect. Detach. They said read, sec, detach with priority. And then chain IP effect. Yeah, I guess there's no way to do those, because if you try to enter battle phase, they could just even let you enter battle phase and then smashers away Exceton Knight, because it can't be used during battle phase on our turn. Chain IP, chain smashers, use all 3 names right. Yup. Banish Kikalos, and then bring out Avermax, wipe the rest of the field. This doesn't go because IP. And then Scream effect, go search for trap. Normal summon driver, battle phase, attack. And then, are they the same or something? Yes, because Scream was used from last time. The Scream the same exact time, but it's not on field. Doesn't matter, it already resolves. And then set Solic, pass, they draw Dispelling. So go main phase, activate Fountain. And like, yeah, this, like, we have 1 shuffle back now, and our opponent has a lot. They don't just have Runick cards. They have sprites too. They choose to not Fountain there. Special summon out Jet effect. Honestly, at this point, they could just deck their opponent out. Go grab starter. Like, they have Solic. You could actually pop it. They go search. They probably search Rhino, and you could Dispelling rip it out of hand. That could be cool. Overlay. But if they just grab something like Merly, then you can't rip it out of their hand. Something Gigantic, but now you can, because now you use Gigantic effects, so now they can't fuse in anything. So detach, go summon Cap Shell, and then link those off, make Elf, Cap Shell, draw 1. So they'll draw on the Dispelling, and they can still activate Desires. The second Desires is actually like good now, because it's just like guaranteed to get us so much Runick cards. Bring out blue. And then Elf effect, summon out red from the graveyard. Chain Kelda, put back 2 Runick spells and a red. Okay, so now we're going to MST the Solic, force a banish 4, and then Solic effect to search. Chain Fountain. No, don't chain Fountain. What are you doing? You have Dispelling. Let them rip. Like, let them search and then rip it. Put back, draw 1. Yeah, they definitely misplayed there. Could have ripped that, and they can't fuse because Gigantic. Draw Slumber, Defissure. You were like that much closer to decking them out, but now Defissure just like guarantees the dub. Draw Medora, standby phase, main phase, normal summon Medora, Elf effect, target Hyperia, summon out Hyperia effect, draw 1, and then that draws in the Storm. We know that they have Shaylin in hand. Start a battle phase. Slumber your monster, banish 3. Could have also slumbered our own monster, which is what we should have done, because if they chain Medora effect attack out there, then we don't banish 3 off their deck. And then they admit defeat. Going on to the next game now, we're going to get to see Lucas, Sucko go first. We got Solic, Shaylin, Rhino, Medora, TCBoo. They have red, Sphere Mode, Hyperia, blue, and starter. So go main phase, Shaylin effect. And then Shaylin's going to discard Medora, summon mill 3, mill Merly, Rhino, Merly effect. So Merly's going to put itself and Rhino back. We already have a Rhino in hand. Bring out Kikalos, and then activate Kikalos effect. Our opponent does have Sphere Mode, and there's a good chance that we're not going to be prepared for it, as our opponent is on 57 cards and Spright Runick. So mill 8, Scream, Keldo, Medora, Kelbeck, Shaylin, Magma. So effects are going to activate there. So go search for crime, and then put back the Shaylin, Kikalos, summon Rukalos, mill 5 on both sides. Now we might be a little bit more prepared for Sphere Mode as we see it. off the top of their deck. And we also made them mill 1 Runick spell, so we didn't make them mill a bunch of good cards there. Ooh. We mill Lullaby of Obedience. What would this be trying to hit against the opponent's deck, though? There's got to be something, right? Like, there's got to be something I'm just not thinking about. Something that you can grab or special from their deck that actually matters. I'm not sure. I really wish we would have seen them draw this, so that way we could see what they're trying to do with it exactly. Is there like a really cool play? Or is it just like take a body from their deck, right? Or fill up our board and then activate, take a hand trap. Because that's a cool play. That's a cool play. Like, if Max C was legal, then a play that we could do in Tearlament is just fill up our entire field and then activate Lullaby of Obedience, call Max C, and then just have to add it to our hand because you can't special it to a full field. Or just like lock yourself and then do that. Like, lock yourself in the waters with like a different deck. Bring out YuGiOh, link off, go in the Elf, YuGiOh, draw Magma. And then Elf effect. That was kind of unfortunate timing that we drew Magma there now. After we like get rid of that. Pass, draw Valor. Then main phase, Sphere mode, Elf, YuGiOh, and Shaylin. And then activate starter. Starter goes summon Jet. And then Jet effect. Don't they just lose to TC Boo? We're gonna Solic negate that. And then Merly effect, yeah, not letting them search Smashers. They can't out TC Boo. Put back. Bring out YuGiOh, and then YuGiOh effect. And we have Crime alongside of this to protect our play. We have TC Boo. I was gonna say we could do a fusion play there. On res, thinking they're gonna go ahead and flip the TC Boo now. They can't normal Hyperia because they normal Sphere mode. They don't have any Runick cards to try to keep going. Even if they did, they're gonna get hit with a nasty Crime. They draw Kelbeck, and then go YuGiOh effect, target itself. Then they're going to chain Valor on that to prevent that from tagging out. In response, chain Crime. We don't discard off Crime. It doesn't shuffle. Yep. And we do not discard. So, nice catch on their side, because they almost discarded Kelbeck and they caught it. Kit Mill, Rhino Dump, New Chain Link, Shaylin 1, Havness 2, YuGiOh 3. Okay, so mill 5 on both sides. They mill 4 Runick spells, but we are going for game anyways. They're also only at 67. So bring out YuGiOh, put back Shaylin, put back YuGiOh, bring out Dragos to Palia, and then Magma, banish Valor to summon, and the opponent admits defeat, and they say GG's, GG's. Alright, seeing how long that match was, it was about 42 minutes long. We are going to see the Tearlament player beat the Runick Spright player there. I think Runick Spright is very, very far behind. It doesn't play enough hand traps. This player's list simply plays too many cards to where they're not drawing their good cards enough. I don't know how they drew a Spright monster every game, like a blue Jet or starter. Even after drawing 3, still just like... I mean, after drawing 3, I guess it's like fair enough. But still, like, it's just crazy. You draw more than 3-2 with the Hyperia Capsule combo. But I don't like this build at all. I don't think it's very good. Like, they do play hand traps. Like, they definitely have hand traps in their list. But I'm trying to draw multiple hand traps in hand. I'm not trying to draw one hand trap, some Runick spells, and a Spright card. I'm trying to draw hand traps and Spright cards. Or going second cards along Spright cards. So that way I can, like, you know, push through and then Spright stuff or card. Like, summoning a single blue and getting the effect resolve is insane. Or Jet, or starter. But with all that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.